The Department of Communication is a pretty unique place because we have a number of topics that we study and learn about within the heading of the communication word. So basically we have 5 different things we study. Part of it has to do with the media. We are very interested in television, video games, the internet, social media, newspapers, magazines, every media form that you can think about. We have people here in the department who both study and conduct classes where students will critically examine the media and how they function in society and why we spend so much time with them and why we should care about the role of media institutions and media content in people's lives. Then the rest of what we do is not about the media, but is about how we communicate personally, face to face, and we call this social interaction. And so we also talk about meaning making through words and nonverbals and communication in general in a face-to-face setting among different groups. And that final part called performance studies is also a really interesting extension where we talk about how part of communication is performative. So I might speak differently in different settings depending on who I'm with, depending on what I want to convey, depending on my purpose for whether I want to persuade somebody or build relationships or highlight different parts of my identity. So that's sort of the subjects part of what we do. The other part of what we do in communication has to do with skills. And so we're interested in the scholarly study of everything that I just mentioned, but we're also interested in putting things into practice and getting our hands on applied skills so that our graduates can be successful when they graduate, whether they want to go to graduate school and continue a kind of theoretical route or whether they want to get a career in some aspect of the communication field. In your classes at UMass, a lot of times you will indeed encounter professors who are doing studies, who are making observations, who are writing books and book chapters and academic journal articles to keep in touch and have an active voice in their field. The people who talk to you in class about various topics in their fields are the nation's and sometimes the world's experts in those fields. And so the information they share with you should be up to date, it should be accurate, it should be integrative of lots of different pieces and parts, and you are having the opportunity to really work with somebody who is crafting the field. Sometimes the undergraduates can actually help their professors with research, and that's something that we're absolutely working on in the Department of Communication. So my #1 message to undergraduates is there are so many opportunities, and whether you're interested in media making like I was, whether you're interested in anything from Quidditch to chess to rugby to anything you can think of, UMass has the opportunity for you. The list of registered student organizations is long and rich. The list of opportunities while you're living here in the Pioneer Valley is long and rich, and you can really work to find your niche at a fairly big institution when you think of following your passions and your interests. And so I would encourage everybody to do that.